thinking about buying your first home in Las Vegas and have no idea where to start, you're actually in the exact right place. Hi, I'm Allison Hammonds, a local real estate agent here in Las Vegas, and I specialize in helping first-time homebuyers navigate the process from start to finish. And I'll tell you, one of the most common conversations I have is with buyers who are excited about buying a home, but at the same time feel completely overwhelmed. They're looking at homes online. They're saving some of those homes that they like. They're also probably talking to friends and family about those homes. But underneath all of that, there's still that question of, okay, what do I actually do first? And if that's where you are, you're not alone. That's completely normal and very common. So what I want to do is walk you through the same starting points I go over with my clients here in Vegas, so that you can move forward with a clear plan instead of just guessing your way through it. And the place I always like to start is by getting a very clear picture of your numbers and your situation. Before you spend too much time looking at homes, you want to understand what things look like financially. Not just what you feel comfortable spending, but what you actually are going to qualify for and what your monthly payment could realistically look like. Because what tends to happen is buyers start browsing first. They see something they love, they start picturing themselves in it. And then when they go back and look at the numbers, it doesn't quite line up for them. And that's where frustration is going to come in. So taking a little time on the front end to get clear in this area really helps everything else fall into place a lot more smoothly. And once you have a general idea of your numbers, the next step naturally becomes talking to a lender. But more importantly, talking to the right lender. And this is something I guide my clients through every single time, because not all lenders are the same, especially here in the Vegas market. There are different programs available, including down payment assistance options that a lot of first-time homebuyers don't even realize they may qualify for. So having the right lender in place early on really opens up your options and gives you a much clearer understanding of what's possible for you. Not all lenders work with all programs. Now from there, everything starts to feel a little more real and a lot less overwhelming. Once you have that piece in place, that's where working with an agent really starts to make a difference. A lot of buyers actually wait until they find a home that they love before reaching out to an agent. But what I have found is that it works so much better when you start that relationship earlier. Because instead of reacting in the moment, you're actually more prepared. We're able to walk through the process together, talk through what to expect, and make sure you feel comfortable with each step along the way. So when the right home in Las Vegas does come up, you're not scrambling, you're actually ready. And that alone makes a huge difference in how the whole experience is going to feel for you. And as you move forward, it also helps to have a clear understanding of what the timeline might look like. Now, buying a home doesn't usually happen overnight. Once you're pre-approved and actively looking, it might take a few weeks to find the right home. And then once you're under contract, you're typically looking at around 30 to possibly 45 days to close at minimum. But getting to that point, getting prepared, getting comfortable, understanding your options, that can take a little time too. And that's completely okay. There's no rush here. The goal is to move forward when you feel ready, not pressured. And honestly, this is exactly why I love working with first-time homebuyers, because I get to be part of that transition from I have no idea where to start to, okay, I actually understand this better now. And once that clarity kicks in, everything changes, especially here in Vegas and the surrounding areas where there are so many opportunities. It's just about having the right guidance to help you navigate it. So if you're thinking about buying a home in Las Vegas in the next 3 to 12 months and you're still trying to figure out where to start, I'd love to connect with you. We can talk through your situation, your goals, and what your next step should be. So you're moving forward with a very clear plan. And if this was helpful, Please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. I share a lot of content just like this to help you feel more confident and prepared when it comes to buying your first home. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. God bless.